realized how little game that I had with men until one time I was out at a bar with my friends, and I'd had a few drinks, and my ego was getting a little bit too high that night. And I think I was running a little bit low on money.
So you're broke.
I don't know. I just couldn't afford to buy myself drinks all night. Why did I go out? I know that was my fault. But anyway, Stupid. Me being dumb and having too many drinks already, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go find a guy that'll buy me a drink. But I didn't really want to put much effort into it.
Shocker.
So I'm with my girlfriends, and I'm like, what should I do? How should I, what should I say? How should I find a guy? Whatever. So they point at this guy that was across the bar that was kind of looking at me. And they were like, you have to walk up to that guy. He's already looking at you, blah, blah, blah. He looks interested. And I was like, okay, what should I say? And I was like, should I just literally walk up and be like, you really look like you want to buy me a drink right now? And my friends were like, yeah. They were hyping me up.
Oh, your little chicken-headed friends. Yeah. Not a good idea.
So much. They're like, you have to say that. That's so perfect. It's not. But anyway, I got so much courage up, and I finally walked over to him. He was standing there with two of his guy friends, and I just tap on his shoulder, and he turned to me, and I was like, you really look like you want to buy me a drink right now. And you want to know what he said? He looks me dead in the eyes and goes, no, I don't.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just go. Let me just go flush myself down the toilet or something. Jesus.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, this is why I say in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, women don't have game. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. When I was growing up, I never met a chick that had game that was like, oh, she was a smooth talker. She really knew how to schmooze. No, all girls know how to do is look cute. That's it. You want to have good game as a girl? Ask questions to a guy and laugh at all his crappy jokes. And guys will be like, oh my God, she loves me. It's really not that hard. Agree with what he says. It's not hard. Guys are not hard. That's what's so funny to me, though, is that women don't even have that basic understanding of men. Because in my opinion, and put a 1 in the chat if you agree, men have to understand women to sleep with them, but women do not have to understand men to sleep with them. No, not at all. Men are definitely the superior species when it comes to the mental gymnastics that it takes to court coitus amongst the other sex. Look at your boy using the big words in the morning. Court coitus. All right, what do we have here? Masculine men don't want. I love it when a woman tells me what I don't want.
Do not want masculine women. I've noticed that a lot of
Okay, all right. Never. You know what I mean? She's actually. Okay, you know what I mean? She's on our side. I'm sorry.
Type women who are loud, who are boss babes. They'll complain that there are just no good men out there. I'll hear them say that men are just intimidated by them, that they're afraid of their energy and stuff. That's not true. The truth is they just don't like them. I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers, but it is just reality. If you want to find a good man, you have to let yourself be a feminine woman. Men do not care how much money you make. They're not impressed by your degrees
Facts.
Or what job you have. Modern feminists and just our current society send women messages from the time we're little girls that in order to have a happy, successful life, you need to basically become a man. You need to have all their traits. You need to be a leader. You need to be loud. You need to be strong. In reality, women competing with men just leaves us feeling icky and alone and bitter.
What kind of man wants
and losers? You want to compete with men? Cool, men ain't gonna hold back. A few things to unpack here. A man being intimidated by a masculine woman is like a woman being intimidated by a feminine man. We're not intimidated by that. Where if anything, we're annoyed. It's just like you would be annoyed by a feminine man. And then there was another point that she made. I've always said, and then put 1 in the chat if you agree. Modern women nowadays are basically turning into the men that they've always wanted to be with. They're career driven. They're trying to get their money up. They're trying to get their status up. They're trying to get clout amongst their network up. When in reality, that's not what you should be doing as a woman if you want to be in a relationship.
Now we have a clip that is going viral of an elderly person advising young men not to get married.
What advice would you give to your younger self? Don't get married. You're free, man. You're free in the world, so don't get married, please. Don't lose your freedom and your pride, man. You're a man. You're always wanted. I'll tell you. You're always wanted.
And this is the reality of the situation. Many men are demasculated every day in marriage. And really, a man that goes home every day and is disrespected by his wife and children is a man in prison. Modern marriage is a prison for men. They lose their freedom and have to have man caves in the corner of their houses to get away from their wives. They're constantly told that their wife's happiness dictates the future of their marriage. On top of that, we have phrases like it's cheaper to keep her. Why is a man providing protection and provisioning to a household and yet is stuck in a corner of the house?
Pushed him every single day, disrespected him, belittled him, and ignored his needs. And then you had the audacity to flirt with other men in his face And like that wasn't enough, you also weaponized sex. And then he finally snapped. Oh, yes, he did. You poked that bear until he showed you who he really is. You got that coming. And then you ran to your friends crying. No, girl, you're not the victim. You're the one who lit his match. And now you're crying about that fire. Let me tell you what actually happened, okay? Good men don't just explode. You make them explode. You confuse their self-control for weakness, and then you test their patience until there's nothing left to test. You aren't living with a toxic man. You turned the good man you met into a beast, one disrespectful act at a time. And when he finally said enough, you acted shocked. But you weren't shocked. You just never...
Listen, I think Gen Z have got far bigger fish to fry, if I'm honest with you. Because after this statistic...
Oh, gosh. Here she goes. What study have you found this time, huh?
We need a jingle.
Hello, what's up, kings? Welcome back to the channel. I mean, men have always competed for status, for resources, and for women they always wanted. But in 2026, the script is getting rewritten. I mean, OnlyFans, endless options. Women gave away the prize for free. No more chasing, no more providing yourself, just getting access. And now studies are now showing record number of men are straight up rejecting marriage right now. Women are in shock. They thought it was a bluff. They thought would wake up lining up as good little providers, but no more. But fellas, the data is clear and the panic is real. So today we'll be talking exactly about why rational men are opting out, the risks, the zero benefits, the legal traps, and the hypocrisy that has been exposed. If you are a man and you're tired of being told to man up while getting cleaned out in a divorce case, I mean, this is for you. Stick around till the end. Smash the like button, the subscribe, and yeah, we'll be right back to talk more about this issue.
And it's a completely different dating culture that's being formed. Less real life interactions and more screens, apparently.
We have men in their 30s and 40s who are unmarried, which is very much unheard of. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, we've heard from men, they're saying finances, fear women. No, there's a fear that women are just about the money. And why is that a problem today? 90 million men in Nigeria, that, like I said, it's not confirmed, are not married. Largely for many reasons. Number one, I would say, is background. You know, the thing about your background is that it impacts how you see everything. It ultimately sometimes impacts how you see women. You will never really have all the money you need to have in life because God hasn't designed you in such a way that you'll be satisfied with everything. Today's men, they are difficult to find virgins among them. As a pastor, do you still believe that? Is it feasible for a man to abstain before he gets married? Is it possible? Absolutely. It's my will to do it. I know many people say it's the devil that made me sleep with somebody. It's a lie. It's not the devil. It's your will. It's your decision.
Excuse me. What's it like being a woman in 2026?
Great, independent.
You don't have a man?
No.
You think men want independent women?
Absolutely, absolutely. We don't want a crybaby.
What has led you to believe that in your life?
I've been married, divorced, I had a first husband, so.
You had more than one husband?
Just the first husband.
Just one?
Just one.
How long was your marriage?
13 years.
13 years with another man.
With another man, a real man. It has a penis. Yes, he has a penis.
And how old are you now?
What do you think?
42.
Close. 39.
What caused your 13-year marriage to end?
I did. I was like, you know what? I need to go out there and, I don't know. It was a long relationship. I need to experience other people, I guess. No.
So you just got bored and wanted to see what other men were like?
Basically, it's 2026, you said.
Why don't you feel ashamed using that as a reason to end your marriage?
No, it's not a shame. Because we're friends. Me and my first husband were friends. We're good friends, and he agreed. We were together for so long. We got married young, you know. So we'd experience other people like us.
After those experiences, do you desire to get married again?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's not in my thought right now. I'm having fun.
You just want to have fun.
I just want to have fun. No kids, single. You know, I have my little dog, and I don't have anybody to talk.
So, I found this to be a very interesting one. There's a lot of similarities in her story that reflect my personal life and my situation, which I'll talk about. And for those of you guys may have already known, or you guys have read the book Puppeteering with Heartstrings, which I am turning into a shameless plug, turning it into a screenplay, and we'll be making it into a series as well, bringing the book to life. But this is something that you hear a lot, especially more recently with the advent of social media and just a lot of women not wanting to be wives. They wanted to be single. And the big thing that she said that also is reflective of my life is when you get married young, right? And I hate to say this because a lot of you guys will get into religion and, hey, if you love somebody, you stay with them. But as you grow older, you change, right? And when you marry young, like super young like me, at 19, 20, and it sounds like that's what she did, you don't really know who you are and you really don't know what you want because you're still, in essence, still a child. Even in your early 20s, like when you're 20, 21, 22, you really don't know what you want. And for her to say it so freely and how she said it was that we're still cool, we're still friends to this day, but it was her idea to actually end the marriage because she wanted to, as my ex-wife said, discover herself, which is pretty much what she just said. I needed to see what else was out there. I've done my time with you, it's 13 years, and I'm not fulfilled basically at the end of the day. I want to see what else it is. And I find it hard to believe that he was just like, okay, that's cool. I think when it comes to fantasy, I think that that's how women expect men to react and say, okay, go ahead out, here's your divorce. Which is, like I said, is the case that what I experienced firsthand. It doesn't matter. And we talk about that whole saying of a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family, but a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness.
The risk feels too high. A man can spend years building his life, his money, his peace, his home, and one bad decision can split everything in half. That don't mean every woman is bad. It means men are thinking twice before signing papers that can change their whole future. Second, instant gratification has replaced commitment. Dating apps have made connection disposable. When there's always another option a swipe away, the patience and sacrifice that marriage requires feels unnecessary. Why commit to one when you can have many?
Third, they've watched it destroy their fathers. An entire generation of men grew up watching their dads get divorced, lose everything,
and become weekend visitors in their own kids' lives. That trauma doesn't disappear, it becomes a warning. Fourth, nobody's selling them on it. Marriage is constantly marketed to women, the ring, the dress, the day, but nobody's telling men what they gain from marriage. No vision, no incentive, no conversation. So they simply opt out. And finally, this one is the last one. It's hard to find a respectable woman nowadays. The world rewards attention over values, so a man has to search harder to find someone real.
You see, most men don't mind building, but they won't gamble on a woman they can't fully trust.
Yo, it's your favorite AI uncle here. If you want to learn how to create and monetize an AI influencer just like this, click the link in my bio.
A clip that's going viral, she said, why do men stay when they're unhappy, right? Because women in relationship for happiness, men not. Men in relationship could diss mine. She ain't understand what I was saying. I was saying, this mine. She ain't get it. Like, this my person. So whatever come with this, come with this. It's just like a friend, a real true friend. Like, bro, whatever, you wrong, you right. You right, you wrong, we gonna fix it. My mama, I can't unlove my mama, I can't unlove my dad. I don't give a fuck what they did. I can't do that. So when you got that type of love from a female, it's the same thing. That's why I said people not giving them a chance. Like, how the fuck can I trust you if I ain't never took you through that? You think you finna be my ride or die bitch, and I don't know you'll stay down? And if I hurt your feelings, bitch, fuck you. I ain't took you through nothing. I ain't been broke, I ain't been to jail, I ain't been nothing. I don't even know what I got. A clip that's going viral, she said,
No, that's true though, because basically when men commit, they commit. When women commit, it's based off their feelings, it's based off their emotions. So if they're not feeling like being married anymore, then they'll leave. But men, it's like their duty, it's their responsibility, so they'll stay. It ties into why a lot of men are refusing to get married, because they're like, I made this duty, I made this commitment, I can't just up and leave, so let me not make a commitment unless I am certain. Emphasizing when we look at the state of the society we live in, men are refusing to make a commitment when they know women can just get up and leave and take half of what they work hard for, get alimony, get child support, get custody of their kids, get the house, get the car, get all these things. Why? Because she didn't feel like you did enough for her anniversary. She didn't feel like you did enough for her birthday. You didn't buy her enough flowers. Can you imagine? This is why a lot of men are saying, no.
We will not have it. I said we will not Why are so many men refusing to get married? This is an interesting question, and I don't know if men actually are refusing to get married or not, but it could be a few things. It could be that there's misconceptions about what marriage is. We hear a lot about who benefits from marriage. Is there a benefit to marriage? We hear a lot about men who are taken advantage of in the divorce process or feel like they lost something. I also think there's this mindset where you're with someone, but you're wondering if something better is out there. So why would you commit to marriage if you're worried you're gonna miss out on something better? What I would say to women in that situation is if your partner doesn't wanna marry you and you wanna get married, leave, break up. That's gonna end with you guys breaking up anyway. And if you're a single man who never wants to get married, let us know why. We're really curious.
I am convinced that these men just don't like women. They just don't like us. Not saying that they like men, but they just don't like us. Every time we point out like where a man is lacking, right? So it's like, oh, we want men to be more romantic and give us flowers. Their comeback will be like, why am I getting a girl flowers? They're gonna die anyway. Okay, you don't like us. I saw a meme yesterday and it was a man like, when you're having a bad day and she sends you a selfie and your day gets worse. Huh? Y'all really hate us. We say like, oh, I love a man that opens the door for me. Why would I open a woman's door? She got two hands. She could open her own door. You hate us. Oh, we love like the girlfriend proposals and we love the decorated hotel room. Why would I be decorating? Yo, just say you don't like us. Just say you don't like.
So let's state the obvious, kings. Women in their 30s are panicking, posting videos about wanting to be the perfect wife who lowers blood pressure, cooks, supports, and never challenges but stimulates, and all that sweet talk. But we know what happens when the mask slips off. I mean, it is literally divorce. Those women who initiate 70% of divorces and walk away with half of your property. Bro, why would any disciplined man sign a contract where the other side can break it anytime and still get rewarded? Marriage is used to have a real benefit on the table and family respect. Now, the coin is flipping. 40 to 50% end up in divorces, and men lose the house, men lose the kids' future earnings and retirement, all because they said, I'll do on a paper. Men aren't stupid anymore. We've seen it too many times. Guys provide, protect, stay faithful. She steps out, gets bored, fires, and the court doesn't care about the efforts. They just split everything into two. This is not partnership. That is a rigged game, and young kings are waking up to this. No more rushing because your clock is ticking. Or society shames single men at 35. One bad choice ruins everything. Peace is gone, money is drained, focus is destroyed, mental health in the trash. But loneliness, that's temporary. You should build yourself, stack the wins, enjoy your freedom. A toxic marriage could cage you for life. So look at these clips. I mean, women saying they cut off non-serious men, they want marriage only, but it's clearly a panic move. They did so many situationships, their body counts went up. I mean, they claim to be independent in their 20s, and now they want traditional men to look so they can lock it down and save them. Nah, these nice guys who used to simp and orbit is gone. I mean, he's literally gone, and he's in the gym right now building his empire, chasing his peace and over potential destructions. And the excuse is classic: men hate commitment. Men are scared. Bro, we don't hate commitment, we hate bad deals. I mean, why commit when you can have the options without the legal bomb attack? Why pour into someone who sees you as an ATM and want to benefit from you? I mean, women will do anything for a man. Cook, clean, wash clothes, expecting payback in the form of a ring. But when he says, I'm not marrying you, the confusion, the anger, the outrage just becomes exceedingly high. Where are all the good men? They start asking, where are all the good men? Where have all the good men gone to? They are so confused and they feel like they've been exploited. The men wouldn't want to be exploited anymore. The real talk is that the society pressures you to settle, family, friends, social media. Don't be a single guy forever. But marrying the wrong woman destroys more lives than staying in and being single. But wait, vets, don't play it all. Your purpose, your money, your mental health, your mental clarity, make sure you protect that at all costs. I mean, fellows watching this right now, if you are rejecting the old script, comment opting out below. I mean, let me know that you are watching this video right now and you are getting your ideas. I mean, for ladies who are watching, if you are truly about being supportive, I mean, low drama, low life, prove it with your actions, not just with your words. When all this hits, because more men every day are realizing they are better off single and than being in these marriages. So this isn't just hate, this is self-preservation. This is a shift here in 2026, and it is only accelerating. Drop your experiences in the comment section below, and we'll talk about it in the next video. Stay solid, kings.